Hey, what's up editors and newcomers, it's Jeff here from Jeff Edits, and today I'm going to show you how to apply a green screen to your edits. It's one of the most easiest things you can do in CapCut. If you want to find these green screens, you can head on over to YouTube and just type the effect that you're looking for in the search bar, followed by the word green screen, and then select whatever you like and just import it into CapCut. Alright, so with your green screens ready, you're going to have them imported here, and now what I'm going to do is, I have this clip here of Haaland, and right here when he's about to kick the ball, I want to apply an effect. Alright, let's bring in the first green screen right here. Okay, I'm going to show you the effect. There's it right there. Okay, it's just like a quick little spark. I'm going to click on this, and then I'm heading on over here to remove BG. Okay, BG stands for background for those of you that don't know, and I'm going to select Chroma Key, right? So I'm going to click Chroma Key, and I'm going to just bring in my cursor here onto the green area. Right, so you just drag your cursor on here, and then you just click anywhere. Alright, and that will knock out that green color. Now if you look at the effect right here, it's kind of still has some green residue at the edges. Okay, so it's looking quite untidy. So to take that out, we're going to click on intensity and bring it up a little bit. Okay, so take it up as much as you like until you start seeing things look a little neater in your design. Right, so just like that, that should be okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this effect down, right, because it's a bit too big. I'm going to scale it down to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and then I'm going to click on this little ball and I'm going to rotate that. I'm going to place it right here by Haaland's feet. Okay, right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at where Haaland is actually kicking the ball, and then I'm going to drag that effect there. Okay, so I'm going to click on it and just bring it a little bit more up. Alright, so let's see. Okay, that's good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in the explosion effect, right? So see right here when the ball goes into the net, I need the explosion effect to come in, right? So I'm going to click on that, bring this in, and what I see now is this explosion is actually very slow, right? It's too slow, so I want to speed it up. So I'm going to click on it, I'm going to head on over to speed, and I'm going to bring it up maybe around 280, 286, 89, somewhere around there. Okay, maybe 283. So now it should be slightly more faster. There we go. Okay, much better. So same thing applies. Click on it, go to remove background, select Chroma Key, just drag your cursor into the green area and click. All right, bring the intensity up a little bit to just make sure things are a little bit more neater. All right, so if there's too much of green right there, just keep bringing the intensity up, right? Okay, just like that, just to make things a little bit more neater. Right, so I'm going to click on this explosion, and then I'm also going to scale it down. I'll head on over to basic, and I'm going to scale this down, and then I'm going to rotate it a bit, and I'm going to place that by the goalpost right there. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that down. Now I just need to time when the ball is actually going into the net, and I see it's going in right there, so just bring that slightly here, slightly forward, so that'll activate when the ball goes into the net. All right, so alternatively, if this is actually a little bit too heavy for you, you could actually bring down the opacity here, okay, of the effect. So see, it gets a little bit more lighter, or you can click on default and just go to screen, and then you can play it back. So if you like it like that, it's a little bit more chilled. So either way, if you're happy with default, you can just leave it as it is as a default effect. Okay, now the last thing we need to do whenever we're putting green screens in, we need to go to audio and we need to type in for great sound effect. All right, so for the first one, we're going to type in rifle shot, and we're going to place that when Haaland takes a shot. All right, so that's for the first effect right there. Okay, and then we need to do explosion. All right, so just going to bring this in, and I'm going to line it up with the explosion right there, and I'm just going to bring the volume down here. Let's take a look at what the edit looks like. Alright guys, so the next effect that I'm going to show you is the ink drop effect. You probably have come across this when you're scrolling through shorts looking at football edits. I'm going to show you how to make one real quick. So firstly, we're going to grab a clip that we'd like to use. I have this random clip of Haaland right here. So the next step is to get some pictures in line. Alright, so just for the sake of speeding up the tutorial, I already pre-cut the pictures here, and I'm just going to drag them in onto our top layer right here. So your pictures would probably just come in like that. Okay, so don't worry about scaling them or anything as yet. I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our ink splash layer right here. Okay, so I have it right here. So you just import any sort of ink splash that you like. All right, and we're going to use this one for today's tutorial. Now I'm going to click on this, and I just want to explain something to you guys, right? I need you guys to lock in here. So when we use the chroma key feature, right, so we're going to go on to remove background and we're going to click on the chroma key. Now when we click on chroma key, we drag it out to knock out any color we want. We can either choose white or we can choose green, right? But we can't do both colors at the same time. So what we're going to do first is we're going to hit the green out first. Okay, so we take the green out first, and once we do that, you know, we can see everything below the picture, right? So it's like kind of cutting out a hole, right? So now we can see the pictures below, and if you want to maybe adjust some of the pictures, like this one for example, click on the picture you want to adjust and you can just drag it around in CapCut just like that. Okay, you can even scale it up if you want a little bit. Let's just gonna click on that. You can go to basic and just like scale it up a little bit if you want, just like that. So just make sure that you could see the player's face or whatever you want to see through that ink effect. Okay, so once we have that, we have to get rid of the white next. So to do that, we're going to click on all of this. All right, so the pictures and the green screen layer itself, and we're going to hit Alt and G to create a compound clip. Once it's a compound clip, we're going to go back to remove background. We're going to go to chroma key, and then we're going to knock out the white. Okay, so we take that out, and then if you watch your edit back, you would have that effect right there. Okay, and just like that, you have mastered chroma keying. If you're pulling off clean green screen edits like this, you are officially miles ahead of most beginner CapCut editors. Superb. So drop a level up in the comments if you crushed it today, and tap one of the videos on the screen right now to keep building your editing arsenal. Peace.